Stop for a moment. Before your mind listens, let your heart breathe. This message didn't come to you by chance. Something inside you has been quietly hurting. You've been strong for too long without answers. One name still visits your thoughts when the world goes silent. You may pretend you're fine, but your heart knows the truth. Tonight, that truth is ready to speak. Not to break you, but to free you. Not to pull you back, but to help you understand. Your person was involved with someone else, but now they have an important message for you that may shock you. Take a deep breath before you continue. Let it out gently. This message found you for a reason. You did not click on this by accident. Something quiet but persistent has been guiding you here. Maybe you've been thinking about one specific person more than usual. Maybe their energy keeps touching your thoughts when you least expect it, or maybe you've been feeling a strange mix of sadness, confusion, and hope that you cannot fully explain. This message is not here to rush you or scare you. It is not here to force you to believe anything. It is here to speak to the part of you that has been waiting for clarity. Yes, your person was involved with someone else. That truth cannot be avoided or softened. But what you are about to understand goes deeper than distance, silence, or betrayal. There is a message coming from their heart now, one they were too afraid to admit before. Part 1. The truth you always felt but never heard. Your intuition has been whispering this for a long time. You always felt something was off, even when they smiled, even when they said they were fine, even when they tried to convince you that their choices were final. You felt it in the pauses between messages. You felt it in conversations ending too quickly. You felt it in the emotional walls that appeared without explanation. They didn't walk away because they stopped caring. They walked away because they were running from feelings they didn't know how to handle. When they became involved with someone else, it wasn't because that person replaced you. It was because they believed another path would silence their feelings. But here is the truth they are only now facing. You were never replaced. You were postponed, and that postponement came at a cost they are still paying. Part 2. Why they chose someone else. This may be hard to hear, but it matters for your healing. They chose someone else out of fear, not love. Fear of depth, fear of emotional intensity, fear of being fully seen. What they felt with you was not simple. It was real. And instead of leaning into that truth, they chose something easier. That connection felt safe because it was shallow. Less courage, less growth, less responsibility. But no matter where they went, you followed them in quiet ways. They compared laughter, they compared conversations, they compared silence, and every comparison led back to you. They realized something too late. What they had with you could not be recreated. Part 3. The guilt they carry in silence. Your person does not rest as peacefully as you may think. Late at night, their thoughts become heavy. They feel guilt for leaving without explaining, guilt for choosing comfort over honesty, guilt for hurting someone who only offered truth. They replay old conversations. They remember things you said that now make sense. They know you didn't deserve the confusion. This guilt isn't loud. It hides behind distractions and forced smiles, but it never leaves. Running from feelings didn't erase them. It made them stronger. Part 4. Why they couldn't speak before. You may wonder why they stayed silent if they felt all this. It wasn't because they didn't care. They were afraid of themselves. Afraid that once they spoke, everything would spill out. Afraid of promises they weren't strong enough to keep. They also feared your awareness. You see truth without it being spoken. They knew that once honesty entered, there would be no turning back. So they stayed silent, and silence had consequences. Part 5. What changed inside them? Something shifted recently. It may not have been obvious on the outside. They felt unseen, unheard, emotionally empty. And in that emptiness, your energy returned, not as memory, but as truth. They realized what they felt with you wasn't chaos. It was real connection, and real connection doesn't disappear when ignored. Part 6. The message they want you to hear. If they could speak without fear, this is what they would say. I thought choosing someone else would make life easier. I was wrong. Walking away from you felt like walking away from myself. I know I hurt you. I know my silence confused you. It was never because you weren't enough. It was because I was afraid of how much you mattered. These words may not have reached you yet, but they exist inside them and are growing louder. Part 7. Why this message is coming now. This message is arriving because you have changed. You are no longer waiting the same way. You are no longer questioning your worth. Your growth shifted the connection, and when one person rises, the other feels what they lost. They sense you are choosing yourself. They sense you are no longer available for confusion. They feel time slipping. Part 8. The shock you didn't expect. They aren't just regretting the past. They are questioning who they became. They don't like the version of themselves who walked away. Losing you changed them. And growth is uncomfortable. Part 9. What this means for you. This message is not asking you to wait. It's not asking for forgiveness. It's giving you clarity. You were not left because you lacked value. You were stepped away from because you reflected depth. Whether this connection returns or not, you are stronger now, and that matters. The last message must be watch. Don't miss the last message. Take one last deep breath and let this truth settle. You were real in a world full of avoidance. You were honest in a space ruled by fear, and that is powerful. If they return, you will answer from strength, not longing. If they don't, you will still move forward with your dignity intact, because you were never meant to beg for clarity. You were meant to understand your worth. If this message touched your heart, comment, "I choose myself now," and let the universe hear you. Thanks for staying with me at last. So please like, share and subscribe the channel for more mindset-changing videos, because this channel will grow with your supporting and your love. Thanks a lot.